So you've made it this far. Not bad, viewer. But I'm not letting anyone leave my channel. Everyone's gonna subscribe. So quick question for everyone. What is this? What even is this? Project Resistance. It's all us Resident Evil fans can talk about, and all we're going to be talking about until they give us some more information at the Tokyo Game Show. Recently, while I was streaming, a question was brought up in chat about my thoughts on Project Resistance. Shout out, B. And I kind of went into some pretty strong detail about it, and what I thought it is, what I hope it is, but what I think it actually is. I thought that would be good to splice that in here. So you can kind of see the interaction. Plus, I don't have to make another video. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. And just so you know, this is from my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/nerdsoftheapoc. I stream there pretty regularly Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights, 9:30 Eastern. Do it with some friends. It's not always me. I try to be there as much as I can. But it's me and a couple other friends. We have kind of a shared Twitch channel. So if you get a chance, go give them a follow. We enjoy it. I play some Mario stuff a lot. We've been playing Resident Evil 5 on co-op and professional mode some nights. So that's been a lot of fun. But here it is. I'm going to cut it in and I'll talk to you guys at the end. So you have to go back like a few weeks ago, right? So if there's a thing called the Resident Evil Ambassador Program, right? And I've been in it for like a year. And all it is for content creators to get like direct links to videos that they've already shown off and stuff like that. It's nothing crazy. Like you're just getting the announcements at the same time everybody else does, but you get like high quality videos that if you want to use them in like your YouTube videos and stuff. Is pretty cool. But they recently sent out a thing that says, hey, it started, first it was the Japanese, the Biohazard ambassadors. They're like, hey, we're inviting you to play test this game. And so now they started sending it out to the American. I got one at the day they sent it out. The thing is, it's in New York and LA, and you have to pay your way, right? Like you and you have to pay for the stay. You have to pay to get there, and all this stuff. So it was just like, okay. But they've never done that before, right? They've never had like play testing on that level, which was interesting to me. So at that point, they have all this play testing, and it's being out to the public. It's obviously a multiplayer game, right? So you can definitely bet that it's some form of a multiplayer game, okay? And so then they announced this site. Obviously, it's a Resident Evil game, right? So Project Resistance, the RE is lit up, okay? So it's weird because it's like resist, like what are you resisting? And they have said that this is not like the working title, right? This is like a placeholder title, and I think it's because the title means something. So we're gonna put a check mark. We're gonna put a check mark in the Outbreak, okay? For that, we'll put a check mark in Outbreak for that. Yeah, Capcom is embarking on a new project. Watch the teaser trailer on September 9th. Okay, stay tuned for future updates. Okay. Project Resistance will be shown at Capcom's booth during Tokyo Game Show. Okay, yeah. So they're going to show this game off at Tokyo Game Show on September 12th, which is like 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'm just like, am I just going to have to avoid the whole damn internet all day at work? I was thinking about taking it off just so I could be ready to make some content for this. But yeah, September 9th at 3 p.m., which is 11 a.m. our time. So yeah. So it's like, oh, okay. So it's like, what is this about? So a bunch of so then some leaked pictures showed up online, and I guess I'll pull one of them up for you guys real quick. Hold on. Yeah, it's Project Resistance, but it's not the actual game. Okay, so then there's this shot, right? Okay, so then there's this. All right, and this leaked. Okay, this we're not supposed to see this yet. There's a few other ones, but it's all pretty much this, like just him holding the gun differently and a loadout of the blonde girl and stuff like that. So it's the same thing. Okay. And so we're like, oh god, what is it? Everybody instantly goes, oh man, it's Outbreak. It's Resident Evil Outbreak. First off, I just want to say, that's my dream, is that it's like Outbreak RE2 style, like in that engine and stuff. That's the dream game, right? Like that's my dream game. Like I would love for it to be 4-player action. Like it's okay, so it's definitely multiplayer, and it's definitely 4 players. Like this wouldn't be a thing. So it's definitely Raccoon City, And I say that because this jacket says raccoon. There's another shot of him from a different angle, and this jacket is obviously raccoon. Okay. So it would be hard to believe that someone outside of Raccoon City after the 10 years later or whatever, or however long it's been since like 98, so 20 years later, would be rocking a raccoon like a raccoon university or a raccoon high school. It's probably these are probably college kids, and they might not all be college kids. Like I don't know. Then they all vaguely resemble some characters from the Outbreak series. Okay. They look massively different in Outbreak, but you could there's characters you could this character looks a lot like the gym person, the Ashcroft reporter, but she was in a business attire. This she's got a piercing here and she's in a punk outfit. So they could just be changing her character. So I don't know. And they did that. They did that a lot for RE2 remake. And there's a guy named Jim, right? Who's in a full Subway outfit because he's a Subway attendant, I guess, when the Outbreak hit. And then there's Yoko, and she has a outfit in the game, I think, that it resembles his jacket. And she's a small Asian girl, which is what it looks like is happening here in the background. So they all vaguely resemble, and then there's a repair guy that kind of looks like him. They're the ones that are drastically different. You're going from a university student to a repair guy. It was just weird. So, but they could be different interpretations of those characters. But so my initial response when I saw this was Raccoon State Penitentiary, Jimothy. No, Harwin. It's just Jim. My initial thought was Outbreak, but then I really started to think about it, and I actually think about our previous streams when we were playing Dead by Daylight, and I was like, you know what? This is, for it to be out for them to be showing it off so quickly after remake, it's probably a 4v1 Dead by Daylight style game. Maybe not, but it might be. I'm trying to keep my head in that that's what it is, so I'm not disappointed when it's not Outbreak. But the internet right now is if it's not Outbreak, we riot. That's everybody's feeling, and I'm not trying to have that. I don't want that. Okay. But it might be that. I don't know. Okay. And so I was in the 1v4 camp pretty hard. I was all right, this was gonna happen. Someone's gonna be playing as a bioweapon chasing people around Raccoon City, and that's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna have different locales that we all know and love. I think those are just custom made characters wearing loot drops. Okay, so here's the thing about that, Aaron. Okay, I would agree with you if I didn't have vast knowledge of the RE2 engine and how it works. And from what they've shown in videos and stuff, face mapping is huge, and mouth moving and stuff like that. That's why Resident Evil 2 Remake looks absolutely incredible graphically, because of the RE engine, and it is because of all the ridiculous mapping they do. So could there be pre-rendered figures that you can get gear for? Yes, without a doubt. That's definitely a thing that could happen. But I don't think the faces are going to change, because that's not how the RE engine really works. Photogrammetry. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Benny. But yeah, what Benny said. Resident Evil Battle Royale. B, stop it. Okay. Battle Royale. I mean, I play it. Let's be clear. I pay it and I'd put money into it, but I hope not. Aaron said they could be saving that new stuff for RE8 though, and this game is what's going to finance it. Yeah, but the way this looks is it's the RE engine. That's what it's called. When you see this, you know it's the RE engine. There's no doubt about it. Aaron said, "Yay, four-player RE Battle Royale." I don't know. So my head was 100% stuck in the 4v1. I was doing that. Except, I don't know if you guys know who the Saphir Hunter is, but she makes some amazing videos on YouTube. They're incredible. They just did a Dino Crisis retrospective, which was fantastic. It was so good. I highly recommend it. But then, so the Sphere Hunter starts tweeting out some stuff, and it put me back in the Outbreak ball game, right? Okay, yeah, okay, so these two things right here, these two tweets really got me, okay? They really got me. Okay, so we have this, right? And then this is the cover for File 2. Outbreak File 2. And I'm like, okay. Alright, maybe, okay. Alright. Okay, and so, but then she really got me with this one. So this is the website, the scan lines, right, for the thing, right? It's obviously got like, okay, I'll move this over. Like, you can see right here, like it's got the squiggly lines. You know, I'll make it bigger for you guys. Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, it's got the motion and stuff, okay? And then they made the point of like saying, look, that's how that was how the start screens for Outbreak 1 and File 1 and File 2 were. They were exactly like that. And so then I started to get back on the Outbreak train. I was like, you know what? That's absolutely correct. They were just like that. So, oh man, so these really got me. So, I don't know, you guys, like, for the amount of playtesting that they're doing, because they got all this playtest going on at Tokyo Game Show, the amount of playtesting that they're doing really still pushes me toward the 1v4. Because that needs massive balance, right? Like, you need to test that a lot to make sure it's going to work right. When you have a co-op Outbreak game, you still need to do a lot of testing, but not like that. So, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. It could be Outbreak. I'm still on the Outbreak train, but I'm trying to keep myself level-headed about it. Aaron said, yeah, 4-player RE Battle Royale. No, I think I said it earlier. I'm sorry. That beautiful, beautiful engine. Yes, to close the RE engine looks great. Aaron said Resident Evil, boom, roasted. Stop. But why are you making the weird faces, B? Like, why are you making undecided faces? I don't understand. Aaron said friendly fire. Oh, I don't know. Showtime and I used to play Outbreak File 1 and File 2 like a lot. We got the modems for the PS2. We went to a friend's house. We had two, like, the big tube TVs side by side, PlayStation side by side, hooked into a router, like when routers were first like a thing. And we played the hell out of File 1 and File 2. And we would just ignore the people that joined in with us, and we would just play the levels by ourselves. But it was a lot of fun. B said, if it's Outbreak, I'm getting it for PC so we can wreck it. Yes. If it's Outbreak, I will get it for PC and for Xbox so I can play it with all my people. So there you go. So, is the Battle Royale? I don't know. There's a lot of evidence that leads it back towards Outbreak. But there's also some stuff out there about it being like a multiplayer mode of the remake of 3. And I'm not even going to go into that, you guys, because I would love a remake of 3. Like, that would just be excellent. But it just seems like it's too soon to get a remake of 3 already. A quick multiplayer game would make sense. B said still too soon for RE3. I 100% agree that's too soon for RE3. They'd have to be like being developed at the same time. To be fair, they're obviously 100% going to share like all the same assets. But there's so, if they do RE3 correctly, there's just so much more they would have to develop, like all the different areas and stuff like that. So I don't know. But they did say they're trying to push an RE game out at least once a year now because of how much money they made on remake, on RE2 remake. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't know if we'll. I don't know what it is. My final thoughts are: I got my fingers crossed for Outbreak, but I really think it's the 4v1 Dead by Daylight style game. So I guess we'll see on the 9th. But I'll definitely be here to talk about it, you guys, without a doubt. Y'all know me. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Project Resistance. So we still don't know anything about it. That was last night. Like I'm filming this morning to cut this video together. So that was my thoughts last night. We still won't know anything until Tokyo Game Show, which of course I'll put something out. We'll discuss it there too when we actually know what this is. Again, I hope it's an Outbreak, but it's probably more of a 4v1 game just because of all the playtesting. So I don't know. So those are my thoughts, and more importantly, what do you think? Do you think I'm off base? Are you dead sure this is Outbreak? What do you want it to be? That's the better question. Please comment below and we'll discuss. And always, if you like this video, please like, and please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you get a chance, come follow us at twitch.tv/nerdsoftheapoch. We're always having fun. We're playing Dead by Daylight, Final Fantasy 14. I'm always streaming Resident Evil stuff over there. So it's a smorgasbord. It's a group stream, but we have a lot of fun. But of course, I'm Stevie B, and I'll see you guys in the next video or on stream, hopefully. Come say hey.